the Badger, and this is the WLER Girls Show. With me, as always, are my fabulous co-hosts, Kaya Grace.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy to be here. It's been a little bit, and it's been way too hot.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Amber Rose.
Hey everybody, it's good to be back. I'm glad to be here with you all. And yes, it's unbelievably hot. It got to 96 here today.
Our special guest. We have an awesome interview, and we were actually just talking about this band on our last show. We have Dave Kim joining us from the band Moonroof. Hi, Dave. How's it going?
Hey, not bad. Thank you for having me. Seriously.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we're
love
happy to have
it.
you here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we are huge promoters of indie bands wherever we can find them. We play them on our stations. We always love introducing our listeners to amazing, great music. I was so glad when Kaya told me that you and her had connected online. I was like, yes, today I added a huge chunk of your discography, older stuff, all the way back to 2018. I went and grabbed it off of Bandcamp. And for our listeners around the world, you can go on Bandcamp and download Moonroof's music and donate, which helps the band support what they do.
Yeah, sometimes I forget we have a Bandcamp, but then it's for people that don't use Spotify or Apple Music. So, I listen to all the comments. I read through all the comments or even the DMs they send, hey, I don't use this. Or are you guys on YouTube? Or are you guys on this? And I'm like, yeah, we'll set it up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I love Bandcamp because whatever you guys are asking for, I usually double it because it's a really great way to donate to the cause, right? And especially when you're an indie band.
Yeah.
And we understand because we're an indie radio station. We pay for everything. Donations for us are always appreciated too.
Oh, yeah, honestly. Yeah, honestly, we never expect anything really out of people donating, but yeah, we just set our things for free because who doesn't like free stuff, you know what I mean?
Oh, I
And we
know.
always try to do
Yeah,
that.
Right?
Valid.
We're super excited to have you here. Why don't you tell our listeners kind of your origin story? Like, how did Moonroof come to be and where did you guys meet?
So, it's been a little while now, but we all met in college. Not our guitarist now, but the original members are me, Dave, and then Kevin, our bassist, and Dan Rendine, our drummer. We were all just really close in college, but Moonroof didn't happen really until after college. So that's why our music was out around 2018 and stuff. But it was just we did open mics and we went to a very small school in central Pennsylvania, and then there was no music scene. So it was just we never thought of anything, but then we actually played a couple shows around the area and everyone's like, what's next for you guys? And I was like, oh, nothing, we're graduating. But then I realized life's too short. Let's try to do this band thing. So we moved to the Philadelphia area, and we've been just kind of putting our head down and trying our best every year since that. It's been a long journey, but yeah. And then later on we met Johnny. I think this is his third year here, but ever since he's joined, Moonroof has definitely got a lot more organized, and we've been doing the most shows we've probably ever done in our lives. So it's just been a great, I don't know, these guys are my family. I don't have brothers or sisters, so these guys are definitely my actual brothers, I guess you would say. So yeah, I guess that's the origin. We just kind of met at college. We didn't meet on Craigslist or anything, which is that's cool too. But I just think that's people always say you always see bands break up and stuff, but with these guys behind me, I feel it's a forever thing with these guys, because it's people don't understand, but being in a band is being in a relationship or being in a marriage, you know what I mean? So that's our story, honestly, and I'm very proud of what we've done, and I'm excited for what we're gonna do, hopefully. So
Yeah, you guys have a really great sound.
thank you.
If you're in the Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Virginia area, you guys have 4 shows coming up. 7/18, you're in Philly at the
Yep.
Philadelphia Zoo. And
Yeah, that's
then
exciting.
you're on the 27th of August, you guys are at Indie Night at the Philomoka in Philadelphia.
Yep.
Then the next night, you guys are at the Death Punch Bar in Washington, D.C. The 29th, you're at Warped Fest at Martin's Downtown in Roanoke, Virginia.
Yes. Shout out to Roanoke. We played there a couple times, and they always they show us so much love. They asked us to be a part of a special night. And then, yeah, you know, we're from Philly, so we always try to show love. But it's kind of cool they asked us to play at the zoo. We never played at the zoo, so I think that's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah.
What's your favorite animal that you're excited to see?
I don't know, actually, because I don't really go. They always say my favorite animal in general is like, you know, I guess you would say like cute dog or like penguin, like Happy Feet, those kind of penguins. Like I think they're cute as hell. So you know what I mean?
Emperor
But,
penguins.
but yeah, it's like every animal you think it's like really cute, and then like when you see them in person, you're like, oh, they're not that cute. Like turtles and stuff, I thought they were the cutest thing, and I was like, oh, they're not that cute actually. But yeah, I don't know. I think Johnny, our guitarist, he has like a season pass at the zoo, so he like loves the zoo. So I'm sure he's really excited. Pretty appreciative of just like, you know, playing new places. Like we've played like very strange areas before. Like I guess you would say like bowling alleys or like movie theaters thing or like amusement parks and everything. So I'm always down to play anywhere.
Cool. What's like your dream venue to play at?
Oh, Philly is actually one of the only venues that we really haven't really played at. It's just probably like the Union Transfer. I mean, that's like a venue I've been going to since we started the band thing. Because honestly, before I joined, this is my only band I've ever joined. But like before any of this, I never thought I would be in a band. So Dan was the one who actually originated the band and Kevin, they did high school bands and stuff. So they heard me sing. It's a funny story. We actually said it to everyone, but like it was late at night. Dan hears me in the shower at college and he hears me singing. You know, it was like 2 a.m. Then I like go to my room and then Dan knocks on the door. He's like, was that you singing? And I was like, yeah, who are you? But like, yeah, that's me. And then he was like, yo, you have a good voice. Would you ever be in a band? And I was like, I don't know, man. And then literally I found out Kevin, who was my roommate, he played like bass and like guitar and like whatever. Just, yeah, let's try it. So it actually like magically turned out that way. So if Dan never asked me, I would have never thought I never thought, honestly, like, you know, like I never thought I would like be in a band. Because my dream back then was trying to be like, you know, an actor or whatever. But it's like really cool. It kind of is like a funny story, but it kind of made who we are. So I guess that's a part of our origin.
That's totally like what we actually wanted to hear was like who was like, hey, we should be in a band.
Yeah, honestly, it's well, I always say Dan's the heart of the band. Like everyone says I'm the face of the band, but it's like Dan's the heart of the band, and like Kev's brain is the band, and Johnny is the talent of the band because he's the only one who actually went to school for music and stuff. He's definitely the most talented one. But like, yeah, honestly, it's just like a funny story of how that actually happens. And like I remember I was doing another interview and I said that story and the guy was like, oh, it's like Pitch Perfect, dude. And I was like, yeah. I don't know, but it wasn't like in the shower, but yeah, but it was very funny. Like he just, it's like, and then me and Dan became best friends because we found out that we don't sleep. So we just did all-nighters and just talked about what we're going to try to do with the band. And so,
sounds like us.
Do a lot of the band stuff at night. So I'll probably be up until like 3 or 4 or 5 morning. But then I just pass out and I sleep for a long time. So after that. So.
I kind of
Gracie told me that.
Yeah, I
like,
kind
he
of
messaged me at like their time. It's like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah. When you messaged me, I was like, I think I just kind of got a you up text.
Honestly, because like for me, when I like I don't know what it is. I've always been like this person, like, you know, no one owes anything to anyone really. So I, you know, even if it takes a while, like I try to reach out to people that are new followers or been following us, like.
And that's it. That's how you make connections.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it goes a real long way. Like, I don't try to be like weird or creepy or anything, but I'm just like this. Like, it definitely means a lot. You guys are following us, and then everyone that tells us like stories about like what our music has done for them or whatever, it makes me feel good. So, but it was one day. It was actually the worst day. I shouldn't have done this, but it was like, I don't know, on Instagram or like TikTok. I don't know. We had a lot of followers. I think like last or 2 years ago, and then I was like, I'm gonna tell everyone Happy New Year, and I hope it's a great year for them. And I was like, oh, this is probably gonna take an hour or something. It took me like 9.5 hours, and I was like, dude. And then I just woke up the next day, I saw all the response, and I was like, Dan, can you like handle responses, man? I can't do this. I can't even look at a phone. My eyes were burning because it was taking so long. I was like this because sometimes when people message back, I think that's why I do it so late. Because when people message back, it makes I can't like scroll all the way down. You know, it goes right back to the top kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, dang it. So it was like, so I always say, hey, if I message them at like 2 or 3 in the morning, they'll wake up to a nice thing. You know what I mean? Or they can just leave it on red. It doesn't matter.
Well, at least you message back. So many artists never do. They just ignore it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when we were like an early on band, I used to ask bands all the time for like tips. They like left me on red, or they just kind of said work hard, and I was like, what the heck? It's kind of funny nowadays. Some people reach out to us like, how do we get this, or how do we do this? And I try to give them an explanation, but I also say like, hi, my name is Dave, nice to meet you, before I give the explanation, because we don't know each other. So I try to like, introduce, but after I say, hi, my name is Dave, nice to meet you, they kind of don't respond back. Because I think they're just like,
okay, Kaya, you go.
Who writes your songs, or like what is your songwriting process? What are your inspirations?
Our songwriting process is a lot different than usual because I don't play instruments. So it's like I come up with melody, I have like a rough draft of lyrics, and then like I guess Kev, Johnny, and Dan, they make it so the lyrics aren't corny or anything. So, and then, Johnny is the one who like makes a lot of the music with Kevin, and like we just kind of try to do the like strongest part. Like right now, Dan's in the studio making a drum beat for one of our new songs, and then tomorrow Kevin and Johnny are gonna do their parts, and then I have to come in. I would like to say it's the hard part, but it's like the melody and the lyrics kind of thing. So it kind of all just like comes together. And I think that's, I do want to say, I think that's, people always say why I don't do solo or anything, but I like being collaborative. Even growing up, I was always a team sport guy. I played football and basketball, but I love being on team, and being in a band feels like the same. We're all team. So that's actually how we come up with songs, but we all like different types of music. Like, my favorite band is like the 1975. Dan's used to be 21 Pilots. Kev likes, Weezer. Johnny likes like slow pulp. So, but we all try to come together. I would say like our inspiration right now still to this day is like that 2010s like indie rock music, like Two Door Cinema Club, like The Killers sometimes. And yeah, I would say those.
What's the weirdest way you've made a song? Like, what was the weirdest spurt of inspiration that you're like, oh, I gotta make a song about that?
Like, honestly, it's it's about like, most of the lyrics are about like, my reflection on life and stuff, because it's from my mouth. But like, there's a part where, no, nothing bad, but like one of our guitarists was like leaving, and I'll say this is the weirdest thing we ever did. Like, I made a whole song with just like my mouth, and then we had like the person in the studio like play what was coming from my mouth.
Oh, like a cappella, but like also making the instrument sounds.
Yeah, he was doing that, and then it came out, and then when I tell people that, they're like, no way, that's crazy. I was like, dude, it was hard. It was so hard. I was like, but that was a cool thing. But honestly, like, like a lot of the stories are about, our music sometimes sounds very happy, but then, I guess I'm like a pessimist in some sort of way. So I just I watch a lot of anime. So it's like, so it's just like, it sounds like everything's going well, but then, you find out like, oh, it's not.
Well, I kind of get that, because Bad for Me, like when you're just listening to it surface level, it's very upbeat and sing-songy, but then you're like saying, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, it's like that one was like, it could go for anybody, but it's like, you just doubt yourself a lot. So like Bad for Me was definitely one of those things, like your brain tells you like a lot of things that you don't want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say like maybe Crazy, like, or like even Again, or Can't Say No, or any of those songs, you just like kind of feel like, oh, this is like a good like beat, like everything's vibing, and then you're like, oh, like the person is not good for you at all, and that's why you're trying to escape. And that's like been my whole thing. Like, I don't know, I don't want to be like a downer, but it's like, and this is not how the rest of the band thinks, but like, yeah, so that's just literally like how I've been, because I watch so much anime, and like that's a big part of my life, like there's like anime is like Your Lie in April, or like Cyberpunk, or like it's just like, it's like looks like it's gonna be good, and then it's like, oh, it's sad actually. But yeah.
I'm the hardcore anime nerd. I literally watch Crunchyroll. Like,
Oh,
that's what I
yeah.
watch right when I get up in the morning.
I did watch Dan
Yeah,
to
I
Dan,
watched
and I
it
love
too.
that.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, honestly, I love that. I always love animes. Like there's two type of animes. Like the main character is like very loud and like kind of like a Naruto or like Black Clover kind of thing. Like they're so loud and like they're like, please look at me. I want to prove myself, like kind of thing. Or you're like the quiet guy, like dun dun dun. He's
Yeah.
trying to become like a stronger person, and you're like, he's the shy guy, and then he's like, oh, I have to overcome things. So yeah,
I'm rewatching Psycho 100 right now, and
Mob Psycho.
That main character is like that.
He's awesome. Yeah, Mob Psycho 100 is awesome. I think it was one of my favorite animes actually.
We've interviewed a lot of, I guess not a lot, but last time we went to SakuraCon, we interviewed 3 different voice actors, and that was like, we were just tickled pink.
Yeah, that sounds so much fun actually.
Oh, it was. We actually got to talk to the voice for Alphonse from Fullmetal Alchemist. I was like,
Are you kidding me?
Well,
Nope.
No, that's my favorite anime of all time. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's my favorite anime of all time.
Heck yes, especially Brotherhood.
Yes, that's my favorite. Alphonse. That's
yeah,
amazing.
we interviewed Aaron Dismuke.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. Seriously, I think that's great that you
And
guys get to do that.
we also interviewed Lindsay Seidel, who is, what character did she play in Assassination Classroom?
I don't remember.
Is
One of the
blue hair
students?
kid.
The blue hair kid. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the one that looks like a girl but it's a boy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
hmm
Yep, exactly. Yep.
She also played
And then
when we were interviewing her at SakuraCon, she told us that she was going to be in a movie, and she couldn't tell us what movie it was, but I watched Chainsaw Man with my boyfriend, and we really liked it, and we found out that there's a movie coming out. Yeah, we interviewed Aaron Dismuke, who is the voice of Senku from Dr. Stone.
Yeah, he's Senku and
Senku,
Alphonse.
That's awesome. Oh, that's amazing. I actually think that's the
Yeah.
cool. I didn't even correlate the voices together actually.
I
Ever.
never would have before that interview. I never even thought I would never would have thought. But he's awesome.
No, I'm sure. Honestly, I feel like voice actors. I think they definitely are still like most of them are super like humble. I feel like just because they're celebs, of course, but they're not like out in the open.
Yeah,
So.
you can't entirely recognize them right away unless you're like listening to their voice, and then you're like, hey,
Yeah.
are you Homer Simpson?
Yeah. Or I always wanted to meet the Beast Boy from Teen Titans.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
yes.
Voice actor. He just has like such a cool voice. I was like,
I think like one of the few voice actors I can probably recognize almost anywhere is J. Michael Tatum. He's done a bunch of things, but he's Sebastian from Black Butler.
oh really? Oh, that's one of my good friends' like favorite anime and stuff. But
He's
yeah,
just got
sorry
one
I
of
got
those
off
voices.
topic. If you guys want to ask anything about
It's
the music,
cool.
please go ahead.
That's cool. Of
No,
course,
this
cool.
is how we do it. We like conversation.
This
We
is
end up
what
going
we
on
do.
tangents.
We just wanted it to be a nice conversation.
This is how your fans learn more about you than just a regular, standard run of the mill. I mean, like maybe a lot of your fans didn't know you were a super anime nerd.
No, probably not, honestly. But I know all of our fans think we just eat Taco Bell. I'll say that much.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
that's all I
literally
ever
all
see
of
you
our
guys
fa-
do on
Yeah, I
Facebook
know.
is eat on the hood of your car.
Dude, it's because like that video went so viral. I was like, is this what they want to watch? Is this what they really want? So the thing is, like, someone messaged like, is that all you guys do is eat Taco Bell? And I was like thinking about it. I was like, on tour when we went for like a pretty long time on tour and stuff, we definitely. We always try to eat like what's great and everything, but we also, we're usually done shows at like 1 in the morning, and then we're all packed up at 2, and the only thing that was open was Taco Bell. But like,
Yep.
and I always love Taco Bell and stuff. So, but yeah, no, like, I'll say this though, we're not playing as many shows right now because we're just trying to work on the online presence and everything, and just trying to get our music and everywhere. But I do miss one thing about like last year and even like 2 years ago, like how long we went out for tour, and I definitely hope one day we do that again very soon, because that was honestly my favorite time of being in the band. It's like you're gone for a month and a half or gone for a month, and I don't know. I don't travel, and after doing like those long tours, like I tell people all the time, like I went to like 36 states out of the 50 now, you know what I mean? So I'm like really happy about that. And I definitely want to come back to a lot of the places we played before. So
That's awesome.
Make sure you let us know when you come to the Northwest so we can go see you guys.
oh yeah, that's actually the one part. Like I feel like the North and the Northwest is the only place, because we did all of South, we did all of Midwest, and we did all Mid Atlantic. So it's like now we just gotta go west. Like the farthest we ever went west is Colorado and all that stuff, you know. And then we definitely want to go out to, you know, like Portland and like all the great places there. Like I don't know, like it just has to make sense for us also, you know. We usually have contracts and stuff, but nowadays it's just wherever it takes us, we're happy. But we definitely want to go over there one day. That's like a dream of mine. So
I definitely recommend the Cuthbert Amphitheater in Eugene. It's a very nice venue. It's very intimate and it's very beautiful.
yeah, I'm down to play anywhere, honestly. It's like, you know, as long as the people are nice, that's all that matters. Because like honestly, it's been really cool, like meeting the people from TikTok or Facebook, actually, a lot of them, like to show up at our shows and they say, oh, I'm this. I'm like, oh, no way, you showed up. And then, you know, take pictures and like sign autographs and stuff. And it's like, and I try to hang out with them, and they actually say it's very surprising how much I hang out with them, because I was just like, oh, dude, you came here for us. I'm definitely not going to leave you guys. You know what I mean? That's like messed up.
That's very cool, though, because, I mean, we deal with a lot of bands from, like, all over, and it just depends. It's like hit or miss. Like, sometimes you'll be like, oh, okay, well, we're going to be at the show, blah, 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 and they don't have 2 seconds for you. And then other bands, they're like, oh, yeah, let's go grab breakfast, you know? I mean, like, so
Yeah.
you just never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, honestly, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like even if I'm at the merch table or something, or someone's running our merch table, like, you know, it's like just talking to them and saying like whatever. I feel like it means a lot, because I feel like it would mean a lot to me if I did that to for my favorite bands. But they're like way too big. I feel like they won't even have time. But it's like, well, honestly, said it doesn't matter how big we get. Like, you know, I kind of want to be that person, even as like the face of the band, to like go out into like the crowd and like talk with people, because like I don't know, it was like a cool experience of my life. Was I think it was like one of our early shows, and we definitely don't know how we got to be there, but we played in like kind of like a stadium thing, and we opened up for like the Lumineers and like Def Cat for Cutie and all that stuff, and there was like like when we played like 14,000 people, and that was like a huge show, and this was like, I'll be honest, it was like our 6th or 7th show in our lives. So it was like, it was kind of crazy in Philly, and there was like so many people. So we like played that. And then after the show, I kind of went in the crowd, and then I feel like 100 times they're like, dude, you were just up there, man. And I was like, yeah, I know. I have to find my friends though who came here, you know? So they were just like, oh, can we get a pic? So while I was like walking, like it took like 2 hours to find my friends, but it was like, oh, can I get a pic? Can I get a pic? I was like, yeah, that's awesome, man. I was like, yeah, that's it. I don't know, like I get it, celebs would probably get tired of that, but honestly, I thought that was one of the best days of my life, and I still think it's one of the best days of my life, because it was such a cool,
That's awesome.
Moment for me. Yeah.
That sounds really
Well,
cool.
let's take a break. Let people listen to some Moonroof.
Okay,
What
cool.
song do you want us to play, Dave?
You can play Maybe Crazy.
Okay. And then, do you have any band recommendations?
Oh, band recommendations that I listen to?
Yeah, what Killers song do you want to hear?
I mean, Mr. Brightside is always number one. Yeah, no, honestly, I don't know, we cover it a couple times, and everyone's like, I don't know why, but they always say I sound like the guy when I sing it. So it's like, I don't know, we kept on doing it, and then we play Colleges, and they always get excited for that song, no matter what, actually. So.
Okay, and then we'll fill in with some other fabulous music. Love you, Love Lasers. We'll be right back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Amazing. Okay. Amber, do you have any questions for Dave?
Well, what would your dream collaboration be? Like if you could collab with any other band.
1975, any day for me. I will do that. Honestly, everyone's answer will probably be so different, but for me, always would be my favorite singer. And I'm saying music-wise, I know people might look at him differently, but I still think Matt Healy is awesome. Also, just throw it in there. They're not gonna be happy about it, but like Taylor Swift, Charlie Puth. I like pop too, but but it's like definitely
Awesome.
bands. Definitely like I would say 1975 easily. That's my favorite.
Nice.
Awesome. I
That's
also
awesome.
have like a diverse music taste, so I totally get you. My
Yeah, me
playlists are
too.
all over the place.
No, I don't think my bandmates are actually big fans of Taylor Swift, actually. So it's just like I just said that.
I
but,
agree with your bandmates. I am not a Swiftie at all.
That's okay. Yeah, I just don't want to ever get attacked by them. You know what I mean? I know that it might be
Yeah.
whatever, but like if there's a lot of them, yeah, we're going down. Like I don't care. So it's like billions of people.
Oh, there is no doubt in my mind she's incredibly popular, but I'm a metalhead. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm the metalhead out of the three of us. Like, I like hardcore metal, like Mastodon and Anthrax, and that's my
Heard of
jam.
Anthrax. No,
Love
yeah,
Anthrax.
honestly, I don't really listen to metal, but we've played some shows with metal bands, and we played like a metal festival for some reason one day. And I'll say you this: they are the nicest human beings I've ever met in my life. And I thought
Aren't
they were
they?
making fun of us, but they're the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
They're the biggest sweethearts. I have metal friends
No.
all over the world.
Also, I want to say this is, I mean, like I wasn't like I listened to some of his music, but rest in peace, like Oliver Tree, like.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Like, I wasn't like listening to him all the time, but like I knew he was kind of like the face of like what you would say like social media music kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And he died at such like a young age. Like he was 32, but like I just saw a video of him recently, and like on like social media, and it was like he was like kind of saying like you only have one life, so like don't like. And he was saying like his life was bad before, but he found music and all that stuff, and he was just like, and I don't know, it kind of motivated me again. I know it's kind of sad to say that, but it's like it motivated me again because I feel like I was in a rut with like whatever was going on in my life. So I don't know, it kind of makes me feel grateful to be here, and I was like, I just want to say like I don't know, like that's what I thought of. Sorry that was random, but I was just thinking about that like all day.
Oh, no, you know what? My daughter Taylor and my son Jack are both heartbroken. They loved him, and I heard from my niece Essling, who has been part of our show before, and she was going to be streaming his stuff all weekend because she's super sad that he passed away.
Oh yeah, honestly, he just seemed like a down to earth person. But yeah, honestly, honestly, I felt like that when Kobe passed away. So like his high school was not very far from us. Like so we like went to him. We threw flowers. That I was like, I don't know, it was like a big inspiration in my life. So I was like, man, I love Kobe Bryant. So like that day, that was like definitely a thing. But yeah, for anyone that was a huge super fan of Oliver Tree, like I'm sure they feel the same way. But yeah, I don't want to be like grim or anything. I was just saying like it's just like life's short, so why not
Live
do what
it.
we want to do?
He had very unique music, and it was very very interesting, and it's a shame that his art won't be shared anymore. Like he can't make more.
Yeah. Honestly, it was kind of like honestly, the music wasn't the thing that always caught my attention. It was his videos. The videos always caught my attention for some reason. He was just like a master. Even his look, like the long mullet, the bowl cut, and like the mustache. I don't know. It always made him stick out. So, but yeah, yeah, we could change the subject, but it was just this kind of thing that I was like, oh man, it's like it's kind of music. I'll say that it's like music's not. I know it looks easy to other people on the outside, but like there's a lot of ups and downs in music. It's just like do you see every day I found like another band from high school, and they're like signed and like they have millions of views or millions of followers and they never even played a concert yet, you know what I mean? So it seems very easy to other people, but yeah, for like a lot of us, it's not easy, you know? There's so
Yeah.
many high moments, there's so many low moments. So yeah.
What was the last concert you attended or went to as a fan?
Oh, it's been a long time, actually. I mean, like, you know, I always go see my friends play, but, like, last time was probably actually, you know, I went to a lot more concerts early on, but, you know, I think it was, like, Last Dinosaurs. It was in Philly. It was, like, a couple years ago, and then, you know, Joywave, 1975, I think, like, a couple years ago. So I definitely love, like, those kind of bands. I haven't really gone to a concert in a long time, I feel like. I don't know why. Maybe nothing's really catching my attention, I guess. Yeah, that's bad on me, actually. But I do still go to local shows. I just, you know, the bands I love, I don't know. I haven't really came, like, I don't know.
You're a
1975
busy
hasn't really
man.
toured. Yeah, sometimes, honestly, like I'm trying to be more productive with other things. You know, right now I'm definitely trying to definitely fight like a lot of mental stuff. So I'm definitely trying to just go to the gym a lot and like clear my head before touching a lot of things. So I mean,
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
We feel ya. Like we've
Yeah.
been through a lot the last few years. So mentally, we definitely feel ya. We have days where we have no spoons. Zero.
Zero
None.
spoons. Negative spoons, as a matter of fact. I'm eating with my hands.
I don't know what the spoons mean, but that must be a bad thing, right?
No, so
The spoon
there's
theory is like
it's like a mental measure of where you're at with mental health. Like, is
It's
it
like the
happiness
quantity of
or
fucks.
like energy?
Oh, okay, cool, nice. That makes
spoons
sense.
is like is a nicer way to say how many fucks you have, like how many
yeah.
how much energy you're willing to put into something.
Expend. I have
So, yeah, at this
zero
point in my life,
spoons, which means I could give zero fucks.
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, that's how life is right now. I told someone recently the other day, I was like, yeah, my biggest concerns is literally the band and my family. That's like all I care right now. I don't really care about going out too much. You know, I used to be a very social guy all the time, but nowadays it's like I sometimes just gotta focus and put my head down. So
Yeah. Well, I feel like, well, I live in like a remote area, but it's very touristy. So I live at the beach. So I live on
nice.
the Washington coast. I live in a place called Ocean Shores, and it gets like flooded with tourists. But we like hide in our little neighborhood. If I go to the beach, I go at like 7 a.m. before any of the tourists go. And then we have access to like private beach here, so we'll go to take the dog to the private beach. And you would think, oh, you live at the beach, like, oh yeah. But no, I don't really like people a lot, like people I don't know.
Well, it's actually
Kinda.
super funny. Like my friends actually, or people say I have like a RBF. You guys all know that is like, and then but like with like people that come to see us play, I'll be like I'll be like oh my gosh, like thank you guys so much. Like seriously, that means so much to me. I really like that kind of personality. I could switch it on for people. And then when I'm like by myself, I'll be like, nah, dude. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, Britt. But yeah, but
and I live with somebody my husband is, I literally got him a shirt that said, thank God I almost had to socialize.
oh really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's and part of it is because we both work with the public. So when we work, like we have to engage with the public like the whole time we're working. So when we're not working, we don't really engage with the public a lot unless I'm like working on the radio. So, but to me, this is fun. I love doing this. I love doing this.
What do you guys do together outside of making music, like you and your band?
Oh, we actually, it's funny. We spend so much time together, but right now, I guess it's just a music thing right now. But we're still all really close friends. Actually, recently we went out to go to dinner, and yeah, not exciting as much as I thought anymore. But yeah, back then, even with me and Kev, we used to do like random trips to places, and now we still hang out once in a while. But like I said, right now it's just like the band because there's days, there's days where we spent like 40 days straight with each other. You know what I mean? So everyone needs a
Yeah.
little break. Well, I don't need a break from them, but they definitely need a break from me. You know what I mean? Like
That's
definitely.
how
No,
I
I'm not joking about
I'm
that.
like, you guys probably don't want to be around me right now.
No, it's because everyone, like, I'm an extrovert compared to them. They even say that, like, they're introverted. So you're an extrovert?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm an extrovert and they're introverted. But like, they're still good with people, but their social battery is a lot low. They explained to me their social battery is way lower than mine.
Yeah. I have like a marine sized social battery and I don't need a lot to recharge back up. Because I'm used to it because it was part of my career for so long and still is basically. I am a total extrovert. Like, yeah, hey, here I am. Look at me.
Yeah.
Blah. Like, that's me. Amber is our introvert.
Just a smidge.
Just a
What's up, dude?
smidge.
I mean, introverts are cool. I mean, honestly, like, I don't actually in my whole friend group. I think I'm the only extrovert in my friend group. I don't know. I guess I don't do well with other extroverts though. Sometimes, you know what I mean?
Because
Like,
you're
you guys
having
are
to
fine.
fight for the attention.
I don't, but that's the thing. Like, I don't fight for attention. Just people kind of just, I don't know. It's like a stupid story, but like one time there was a person who was he was introverted, but he was trying to be extroverted. So he said, like, why do we always got to do what Dave always wants to do? And I was just like, yeah, dude, whatever. Like, if you want to do this. And then he said, well, let's go here. And then like the group of us was like, nah, like they were just like, we'll just do what Dave said. And I was just like, kind of like, I don't know, like, if you have to fight for attention, that gets like really annoying. So for me, it's just like, I don't know. I think I'm like a very blunt and outspoken person. I've always been like that. So I guess people are like, they kind of confuse that with confidence. And I'm like, nah, I'm good, dude. I don't worry about that like at all actually anymore.
Yeah. So you were saying you didn't have any siblings, so you're an only child?
Oh, easily. So I definitely grew up talking to myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm one of 7. So I was like, ah.
I don't know. My best friend has like 9 brothers.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he was also homeschooled, so I always call him a little weird for that. But yeah, but no, he went to high school later on, but it was kind of funny. If I was homeschooled, I always tell people I was number 1 in my class. You know what I mean? But yeah, but no, he became one of my best friends, and he always said that, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'm like exactly opposite. But yeah, he was extroverted too, just because he always wanted they're all older than him, so I guess he always like tried to get the attention. So we were both theater majors in college and stuff. So
you were a theater major in college?
oh yeah, probably not the best decision, but yeah, definitely a theater major.
That's awesome.
That is really cool.
It was cool, and then I was like, oh man, like I remember a lot of people said good luck waiting tables all your life, so I was just like, dang, dude, I was like, and also it was kind of hard at my school because it went to a small school and all the leads kind of went to like, there was a lot more girls than guys. So a lot of the guy person and girls. So I was just like, and then one day I was like, let's do the band thing. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to focus on the band actually.
So, Dave, have you ever thought about doing anime voiceover work?
Honestly, not really but I love that stuff, but I always feel like it's like they're like real professionals. But a lot of people always said I should. What?
So the reason why I say that is because we interviewed Sean Gann, and he is a major producer of tons of animes on Crunchyroll. And one of the biggest things they want is they want you to be a theater major.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know that. That's awesome.
So here's a little thing for you. Reach out to Sean Gann, Gann, on Instagram. Yeah. And he is always willing to like give you tips and tricks and on how to get into that. But they are like huge theater people.
That's amazing.
All the people who do voiceover for like Crunchyroll and that, they all come from the theater.
That's amazing. Honestly, I didn't even think like theater can translate to voice acting. I guess you can, but honestly, I just always thought of theater as theater and voice as voice. But no, I always wondered how people got into voice acting actually. But I think that's a really cool thing. Yeah, definitely check him out. Honestly, during the interview, I'm like I'm usually a chill person, but then I honestly all my friends say I'm like the most wildest one, and they always tell me I should to be a comedian, I was like, nah, dude, I would freeze to death, dude. I don't ever get nervous for shows, but like, especially today's humor, I feel like, it can get really touchy subject.
Right? I wouldn't want to be a comedian with the vibe that's going on out in the world right now.
Yeah, honestly,
to
like
be
I remember,
funny.
honestly, I know people hate him now sometimes, but I loved Matt Rife for a long time. I was like, oh, this guy's funny as hell. He's good with people. His crowd work was awesome. But then I was like, oh, he's the kind of people don't like him right now. I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. Like, yeah, I probably won't watch that anymore right now. But what's up? He was on SNL. He was like really funny. Oh, Shane Gillis. People like. Do you guys like Shane Gillis?
I love Shane Gillis.
Yeah, people didn't like him too for a little while. I was like, what the heck's going on? They said it was like
My favorite guy right now is Josh Johnson. Have you guys
Josh
seen him?
Johnson. No.
He's on The Daily Show with Jon Stewart.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he is so funny. He's like a younger African American guy. He is hilarious.
Oh,
I would
didn't
probably-
Khabib, not Khabib. What's the guy? He's a comedian. He was on like Jon Stewart or like the late night show kind of thing. He was
Was he on Parks and Rec?
No, that's Aziz. I know he was canceled for a little while, but
Yeah.
no, his name Hassan Minaj.
Oh, I know who
other-
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, Hassan Minaj. He was hilarious in his like Netflix thing, and I was like, yeah, it was really relatable actually because him being South Asian and me being Korean, it was like, oh wow, that's super relatable actually.
I always say my favorite stand-up comedian is Tom Segura.
Oh
Love that
yeah,
man.
honestly, yeah, everyone loves him. Yeah.
He
Who's
cracks me
yours,
up.
Amber?
Probably Fluffy.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
He's,
That's
he's
awesome,
a
yeah.
little controversial sometimes too.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I kind of grew up with his stuff, so he's kind of like sentimental to me.
Yeah, honestly, everyone's controversial though. You know what I mean? Because some
In
people are
their
like,
own
"That's so
way, yeah.
funny. That's so
Yeah,
funny,"
it's-
and then some people are like, "Oh, that's mean." I was like, "Dude, like, don't go to a comedy show if you want your feeling." Like, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
want
don't
say
go to
this,
comedy
but-
show if you don't want your feelings hurt.
Yeah, I have to
Maybe
say,
it's because I'm old. It's probably because I'm old, but it's like, I'm sorry. Like back in the day when I used to go to comedy shows, comedians were, in today's standard, comedians were just foul. Like, I
oh
mean,
no, I'm sure. Like Dave Chappelle was my favorite comedian, and he was foul, dude.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I love Dave Chappelle.
That reminds me, I just recently watched a movie that I was told was supposed to be funny, and when I watched it, I was like, that wasn't funny at all. It's the movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
you
I
didn't
watched
you didn't find it
that.
funny at all?
I mean, there was some bits that were pretty funny, but like overall, the like him joking about sleeping with a minor was like the first
Oh,
joke
yeah,
that they
okay,
opened
yeah.
with, and that made me super uncomfortable right away.
Yeah, I guess that movie. I haven't watched that movie since like probably when I was really younger. But I was like,
Yeah, like I
But-
totally can tell that the humor in that movie for when it was made was appropriate. Like, but it just doesn't fly these days. And I
oh
was
no,
like,
not at all. No, even like you like. Only thing I really remember about that movie is Andy Milonakis for some reason. Like
yeah.
he still made me laugh all the time. But I was
Yeah,
just like,
and
just
he
played
was like
stone guy.
a minor role.
No, he was super minor role. Yeah, all I remember is Justin Long and this. There was like scenes where like they show their privates or something, and that's supposed to scar them. But I was like, honestly,
Yeah, the
I didn't
ball
even
joke
think that
went
movie
on
was
too
that
long.
funny. Like my favorite comedy, early comedies was probably like Super Bad.
Oh, I love
then-
Superbad.
Yeah, and then Scott Pilgrim was not a comedy, but it's one of my favorite movies growing up. Like I love, just anything from if people talk about Steve Carell, so The Office was super funny. 40-Year-Old Virgin was really funny to me. I just like dumb stuff. Like I love dumb movies. Like
I
I've always
love
been
dumb
like,
humor. I don't like minor humor.
Yeah,
Same.
honestly, I've always been a person that's never said anything is a bad movie though, because I don't know, my friends hate when I say let's watch a movie and they're like, dude, it has like a 12% on Rotten Tomato. I was like, dude, I don't care. I just watched Scary
those are
Movie
some
6.
of the best ones, though. The ones that everybody else thinks sucks, but you like watch it and you go, That was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, actually, a movie that I saw. I watched their skits on Instagram and TikTok and whatever YouTube all the time. It's like they're a company called It's a Bad Idea, but they just made a movie called Obsession, and I honestly think that's the
I want
movie
to
of
see
the year
that.
for me. Oh, please do! It's actually scared me from even talking to anyone right now. So, so please watch that.
You just don't make wishes for it.
Oh no, dude!
Yeah.
My wish
And
is just for my band.
we just saw Mandalorian and Grogu, and that was awesome.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, my friends. I guess I love like those kind of movies. I love, but like I wasn't like the biggest like Star Wars person.
But
I
that's
watched
the
all of them,
cool
of
thing
course.
about Mandalorian. It's not written like Star Wars because
Oh,
of who it
okay.
was written by. It is so much better than Star Wars because it's written a totally different way.
Oh,
Beth, you better be
nice. Yeah.
careful about saying that because the Star Wars nerds are
Oh,
gonna come
well,
get
whatever.
Yeah, honestly, no, I don't ever argue about anything like that because, I tell people I liked Game of Thrones or like I was a big Lord of the Rings guy and Harry Potter
Oh, I
person. Like
really liked
Harry
Rings
Potter's
of
my
Power.
favorite like thing. I even read.
Everybody's got their, oh, well, if you like Star Trek, you can't like Star Wars. I like both. I can be attracted to Jean-Luc Picard and also like R2D2. Nobody can tell me I can't.
Let me be a nerd, goddammit.
Yeah, right.
I am a nerdy nerd. I'm an old school nerd.
Oh, speaking of nerdy things, Dave, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
I don't know any superpower, but I would like to travel back in time sometimes because honestly, my favorite anime is like always about like time traveling. You know what I mean? So like I love like I don't know, like I feel like, it'd be kind of cool to face your fears back then or whatever, do something that you wanted to always do. But yeah, time traveling. Yeah, I think that would be super cool. I think that's a superpower that a lot of people will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time travel is pretty cool.
I would
Back to the
definitely go back and tell 15-year-old Badger that a boy was a bad idea. Definitely.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds you of you guys know Tokyo Revengers, the anime at all?
Yep.
Yeah, that anime was really good for me. Like good to watch for a little while.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so Dave, what is another Moonroof song that you want the Lovelasers to listen to?
I'll say Honey Honey. I think Honey Honey would be a good one.
Okay, perfect. Well, we will start out this set with Honey Honey from Moonroof and fill it in with a bunch of other fabulous music. Go
Nice.
listen. Get out of here. Go listen to some music. We'll be right back.
Enjoy.
Welcome back. Welcome
Welcome
back,
back.
everybody.
Hello.
So while we were off air, we got into the topic of being single. And, I think everybody goes through a time in their life and when they were single. I didn't experience being single until I was in my late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah, you kind of held that off for a while.
Yeah, I got married really young and had 4 kids and was in a horrible marriage for 30 years.
Oh wow, I'm sorry for that.
But my 2 amazing co-hosts supported me dramatically.
Divorce my uncle, divorce my uncle, divorce my uncle.
Oh, it was your uncle?
Beth is my aunt.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay. That's cool. That's cool to know.
Kaya is my niece and Amber was my daughter-in-law, is my daughter-in-law still. I'll never not think of her as my daughter-in-law. But so when I divorced my first husband, I hadn't been single since I was like 19.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
I really
crazy.
wasn't single then because we started dating when I was 15.
Phew.
So we had been together since we were 15 years old. So it was kind of like somebody set the barn on fire and I ran out like a crazy horse. And I pretty much didn't stop being crazy for like a year.
It was very weird being in the same dating pool as my aunt.
Yeah. It was interesting being on Tinder with my niece.
Oh,
Luckily, I got banned from Tinder pretty quickly, so.
oh, nice.
Yeah, but when we would, when I'd be like, oh, look, I matched with this guy. And then like 2 hours later, Grace would be like, oh my God, I matched with that guy. I was like, yeah.
Oh, God. That guy must have like he must not care at all right now.
Right? Because the age difference between me and Gracie was huge.
She's twice my age.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. Some people, you know, that show where they say they like, I don't know, that love
Age
is
is
blind.
just a number.
Wait, is it Love is Blind? No, that's not true. I don't know. They just like don't care about people's ages, I guess, on there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think that sometimes discretion is the better part of valor.
Nice. Yeah. Honestly, I just never ask any woman what their age is ever.
Well, I would ask, but they would lie.
Oh, they would lie? Okay. That's
Well,
bad. That's
yeah,
why
because I matched with this one dude, and he told me he was one age. But then we started talking, and then we were going to meet, and he told me he was actually 19, and I was almost 50. And I was like,
Oh.
dude, that's not going to work. You are literally a child. I am,
You were
Yeah.
younger
I am
than my
not
youngest.
a sexual predator. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. No.
Yeah. Nah, honestly, that's insane. Yeah. Honestly, lying about your age, that's why, you know, when I do date people, that's the one thing I ask. Just don't lie. And then sometimes it works out. Sometimes it definitely does not work out. Yeah. So.
I almost got to the point where I was like, can you please take a picture of your ID so I can verify your age before I like go out on a date with you?
Yeah. That would scare them.
It was scary. It was scary out there. But I also met my husband on Tinder.
Oh, nice.
And we went out to breakfast once and we've been together ever since.
Hey, that's amazing. Congrats.
And he's awesome. He is the best thing that ever happened to me. And they love him too. So that works.
Hey,
He's
that's
a great guy.
amazing.
He's a tiny little Japanese man.
Oh, that's awesome. Congrats.
But
to you
he
guys.
sounds like he's
From the deep south.
yeah, from the deep south.
Serious.
Oh,
No
that's
joke.
weird, actually.
It's
Oh, really? That's funny.
straight up.
Yeah,
People
everyone
are
always says that.
shocked when they meet him. If they've only ever heard his voice, when they meet him, they're like, "Whoa!" Yep, he's
Maybe he
from.
should be a voice actor.
He was born in Japan, but he
Hmm.
was raised in Wisconsin and North Carolina.
Okay, so maybe he got to North Carolina.
Definitely. But he's super fabulous and very, very awesome, and we adore him.
He's a great guy. He's very dorky and weird, but we love him.
Yes.
You meet your boyfriend on Tinder, or you got kicked out.
What?
I asked, did you meet your boyfriend? You say you're a boyfriend, like boyfriend on Tinder, or or a dating app or whatever.
I met my boyfriend on Facebook dating, actually.
Oh, nice.
Of all
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we started off by sending each other really stupid jokes, like why don't cows wear flip-flops?
Oh, that's
Because
good.
they
That's cool.
lactose.
Yeah, at least he wasn't. At least they weren't creepy like right away. I think people on date apps or whatever, especially my friends that are girls, they show me messages that guys send, and it's like the craziest stuff I've seen in my life. I'm like, dude, how do you start out like that?
It
Insane.
took me like 4 years to find my boyfriend. So
Oh yeah, no.
so yeah, it definitely took a lot of weeding through to find one keeper.
I mean, when we started West Loves East Radio in 2018, all three of us were single. And just within the last couple years, Amber and I both married our partners.
Nice.
And
Mine still hasn't asked me to marry him yet.
Oh, but he will. It's just a matter of time.
And Amber's your daughter-in-law, so your son is...
No, Amber. So Amber was married to my oldest son, and he passed away in 2017.
Oh, wow. I'm really sorry for that, actually. That's actually really sad.
He was a wonderful, amazing man. He is actually the reason why West Loves East Radio exists.
Oh, wow.
This is our
That's
love
really cool.
project. It's our homage to my oldest son, James, who was Amber's husband.
Yeah, no, I'm happy you guys are dedicating this to your, son. Oh, not your son, your husband kind of thing, but like, yeah, no, honestly, like, and I'm happy you took the time and you guys, for Amber, you moved on.
Yeah, and her current man is he treats her like she's a freaking diamond. He treats her like she raises the sun and raises the moon. Like he treats her like a goddess.
I haven't felt that yet, but I feel like that's what love's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it goes both ways. That's like it. If it's the wrong person, a relationship can feel like a chore. But when you're with the right person, it's effortless. The love and the devotion it's just there.
Hey, that's amazing. Seriously.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Okay, I get to ask my question, which I ask because I think you can learn so much about someone when you know what their favorite sandwich is.
You guys count hot dogs?
Yes.
Well,
a
obviously,
hot dog is a sandwich.
Like, honestly, only from Philly though. Like I like Philly cheesesteaks a lot.
I am super jealous because you get real Philly cheesesteak and I love them, but we can't get those here. I have to make them myself.
That's the cool thing about the touring part too, though. Like, we went to like Kansas City and tried their barbecue, which was still the best one for me. Then we went to like Dallas and Houston and tried their barbecue, and Memphis, their barbecue. All very good. It was just all different kind of things. And then I'll say this: never eat Mexican food in Wisconsin. I don't care who you are. I will say this right now. I don't know what we ate, but I remember we all were like, what the heck is going on? But I'm sure there's good Mexican food in Wisconsin. I was just like, dude, when they use the same ingredients as things you would buy at Wawa, or not Walmart or whatever, then it's a bad idea. I feel like I was like, what is going on? So that was one thing. But also I'll say Buc-ee's was like one of my favorite places to go to too. So
I keep hearing about Buc-ee's.
Oh, if you ever go south, please. And Whataburger, I'll say that. I actually think the South, I understand why people say the South is crazy because, they eat a lot there and like the portions are huge and like, I'm down with that. I love that.
I am fortunate because my husband's from the South. He makes the most amazing meat. We have a smoker and he can pretty much put any meat in that smoker and it comes out perfect every time. And it's like, ugh. And I like because he likes to cook. And we recently replaced our glass top stove with a flat top grill on top of our stove. So I get like grilled meat now. And I'm a very happy person.
Well, that's really cool, honestly.
She's a happy badger.
He brought the South to you, so that's awesome.
So what is your favorite sandwich?
I'll say cheesesteak, yeah.
Philly cheesesteak?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of pizza do you like? What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Oh, that's a big one. I think Connecticut had a really good pizza. But I like any pizza, but like, I like plain sometimes, and then I can eat like a buffalo chicken pizza if it's really if it's good, as long as it's not too salty. I like any pizza as long as it's not just filled with oil and like makes my taste buds go crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like barbecue chicken pizza, any kind of pizza.
Well, now I'm
So,
Veggie pizza.
so your heritage is Korean.
Yes, Korean.
So did your mom make kimchi from scratch?
Oh yeah, my mom. I was
Oh,
still saying today she's the best cook in the
super
world,
jealous.
and even all my friends say, they never have Korean food, and they try my mom's food. They're just like, when I used to throw like birthday parties back then, or even after college and stuff, like there would be groups of like 25 to 30 people that come over and like, dude, I'm so excited for your mom's cooking. I was like, yeah, I know it's gonna be good, but. Yeah, no, that's I still think she's one of the best cooks ever, and I'm very fortunate for that.
Yeah.
Is that
So she make.
what?
Go
What did
ahead,
you say?
Gracie.
Oh, no, that was me.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm jealous.
Oh
no.
yeah. Does your mom make hangover soup?
She makes everything. Yeah, she can make the white soup. Yeah.
Yeah, I love mom-made Korean food is the best Korean food you'll ever eat.
I know. That's I agree with that. When people ask what my favorite food is, like sometimes nowadays because I don't eat as much Korean food, when I see my parents, that's all I ask. They're like, "What do you want to eat?" I was like, "Anything you make, I'm cool with it."
Gochujang. Yeah. I'm getting ready to make some bulgogi because now I have the flat top grill, so I can actually make Korean barbecue right in my kitchen. So,
Oh, nice.
Yep. Okay, well, Dave, thank you so much for coming on with us and having all these great, weird conversations. This is
Yeah,
what
it's all
we
good.
love about doing our radio show. And Amber just reminded me in the group chat that today is the anniversary of our first radio interview we ever did in 2018 with Uptension.
Oh,
That
that's
was a
cool.
long time ago.
Yeah.
That's amazing, guys. Seriously, congrats. You guys kind of like started the thing when we started the music thing. It's amazing.
Yeah. There were no stations in our area that played K-pop. So we started out, our first station was Asian language music. And so we started that station February 2018. Our first interview was with a 10-member K-pop band called Uptension.
That's amazing.
We were wholly unprepared.
Yes.
I was terribly nervous. I could barely talk whatsoever.
All right. It
It's
was
the practice,
great,
like
though,
leaves.
and it was so much fun. And they were so funny. They were really, really funny. But we love doing interviews. Thank you so much for coming on with us and interviewing. And all of you out there in West Lives East Radio Land, please go on to YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. Like and share Moonroof's music and share it with your friends.
Thank you.
Because they're super fabulous. Go see them. If you're on the East Coast, go see them at one of their shows. And we'll put that on our website, westloveseastradio.net. And you can go to Euphoric Trip Radio or Asia Rocks and go into the requests and request any of the songs from their discography.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us, Dave. It's been an honor.
Thank you
we
for
really,
having me,
really, really
seriously.
appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much. You guys made me feel like it was just a normal conversation. You know what I mean? That's awesome.
Good, we
Yeah,
try.
Good.
That's exactly what we go for in all of our interviews. Like I said, like you're at a bar hanging out, having a beer, just chit-chatting and talking about random weird stuff.
Yeah, I felt like that. Yeah, that was cool.
Okay,
Mission accomplished.
so what song are we gonna go out on, Dave?
You can do Bad for Me. I think Bad for Me would be good.
Okay, sounds great. And make sure and catch back up with us if you're ever going to be coming to the Northwest so we can go see you.
Of course. I would love that, honestly. You guys would be the first people I'll hit up in the West.
Yeah, we would
Yeah.
love to like have a in-person interview with you guys. That would be
Oh, that'd be
really
great.
Oh
cool.
yeah, that would be
Honestly,
fun.
no, that'd be sick. Honestly, I'm sure the guys will love that. Yeah, no, seriously, but thank you guys for having us, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week.
You too. Thank
You
you
too.
so much.
Okay, guys, well, I'll see you guys later.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining us.
Bye bbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Say good night, girls.
Good night,
Good
girl.
night.
girl.
Oh, I'm not a girl. Sorry.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
It was perfect.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.